Question 14. Which statement is true about the end behavior of function f? F of x equals negative 2 times ln of x. So we see the four choices. I'm going to go straight to putting this in my graphing calculator. Wabbit Emu is what I use. It's free. You can use Desmos, which is also free, or just Google graphing calculator, or maybe even search for a free one in your app store on your phone, and you'll find one similar to this. So I'm going to go to y equals in the top left corner and type in negative 2. We're taking a natural log. Again, there's no base given, so the base is assumed to be the number e, which you don't really need to know for this problem, of x, and then we're going to graph this. So we can kind of see this graph, what's happening. You can see there's a barrier line. I'm going to try my best not to mess this up. This graph kind of is doing something like this. So our asymptote, it's a vertical one here right on the y-axis, where on the y-axis, but that's where x equals 0. That's the equation of the asymptote. And I see here really quickly, that means it cannot be choice B, cannot be choice C. Choice B says there's a horizontal asymptote at y equals negative 2. If that was true, we would have a horizontal, this graph would stop before it gets to a horizontal line like I just drew there. And that's clearly not the case. So it's not choice B. It's not choice C because it's saying it's got a vertical asymptote at x equals negative 2. X equals negative 2 would be more over here, shifted to the left just a couple units. And that black line doesn't even really reach that point. It gets stopped by the y-axis before it gets to x equals negative 2. So it's not B, it's not C. So let's tackle choice A next. As x increases, f of x, or another way to think about f of x, really that's just y, moves toward positive infinity. This can be confusing, but let's just think about it logically. As x increases, well, think about when you're graphing a point. If x is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, which way is your pencil or your eyes going to move on the graph? Well, they're going to move to the right. X is getting bigger as you move that direction to the right. So what I'm going to put is I'm going to put right. As x increases, that means we're moving right. I'm going to use a different color. Let's use pink here. So as x is moving right, tells us y is moving toward positive infinity. Well, which way do you think that is? If y is approaching positive infinity, which y goes up and down, positive infinity would imply we're moving up. So the question is, as we move to the right, is this graph moving up? No. If we move left to right, we're coming this way, and we're going further down. So it's got to be choice D, but let's check it. As x increases, again, that means we're moving right. Y moves toward negative infinity, so that means we're moving down. And we just said that. As we're moving right in this problem, this graph is also trending negative, trending down. So D is our answer.